Guys, and welcome to a new video on my 6th channel. And I decided to play Madden 26 because there is a... Where'd it go? Is the controller not working? Hey, is there a mode where you can actually just play as Madden? I want to test this out. I was going to do... I want to see this. It says play as Madden. Wait, is every football player John Madden? What do you mean? Let's see this first. They're not John Madden. They look like regular football players. They said play Madden. And this mode is clickbait. No, I don't want to resume. Quit/restart. Quit. Yes, exit the menu. Duh, I clicked the quit button, so that means exit the menu. Don't even... It's like, are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. I don't know where it went. Okay, there it is. Patriots versus Seahawks. There, the Super Bowl. You're not currently controlling a team. I know. Duh.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Okay. I realize this is the second time I'm playing this game. Well, I'm not even playing, so not my second time, but still my first time was when me actually playing. This is the second video on Madden 26. Man, like what, four months later, make part 2.
This is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their
Yay!
both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here.
Kick the stupid ball.
I think we're in for a treat.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports.
Super Bowl's in like what?
They'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
February 2nd, 3rd.
Seahawks come out and they are led by a new quarterback.
7 days.
Darnold from USC. He's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise.
I figured why not just do a prediction? Since I have Madden 26, I didn't do previous Super Bowl things because I don't think Madden 23 would have had a Super Bowl 2024. Super Bowl 25 prediction thing, like where you could have the Super Bowl 60 field. So I didn't do it because I didn't get Madden 24
journey,
Or
he
25.
is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Give him 14
Or 22,
on that play.
because it had, I almost said LeBron James. It had Tom Brady on the cover. I know I got 18, but that one was used. A $60 game with Tom Brady.
And it's complete. And he's brought down.
And you can't change the cover.
On first down.
Great example of
No matter what
first down
edition you get Tom
efficiency.
Brady.
You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's to Walker running right. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the 30-yard line. I'm going to try to play this more because
There's 2 elements to a successful
Madden
run
27
play.
out.
The key is
I know you're
getting them
thinking, dude, you're
aligned.
going to skip
The
Madden
offensive
27
line
because you
needs to
skip
block
so many
according to the
years.
play and
You're
create
not going to get the
space.
next Madden game
But
until
the
Madden
back has to
32.
hit that space at the appropriate time, and this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
No, I'm going to start. Look at the ones I'm missing. So, Madden 22, 24, and 25.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have
Well,
to account for
I gotta be
different weapons.
particular when I say Madden 24 because Madden 24 was the game for 2014.
They identified this guy as
Madden
someone
25.
who needed to get
Which one?
involved.
One of those two.
And he will score.
Okay, the Seahawks got a touchdown in the prediction. So far, they're in prediction.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's
It was
up to the
5
defense
months
to go out
ago
there and
since
try
I
to get a
last
stop,
played.
and
I played this game off camera, but I didn't
Jason
stream it
Myers
much.
on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead
5 plays,
7-0.
73 yards, yada yada yada. Time, something. I didn't get the reading time. Sony. Sony's not even brought up on the back of the case.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes
you,
the field
Patriots,
on this
stupid
opening
bitch.
drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Modest
gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Okay, I'm back. I was doing something real quick.
That's complete. And Jackson
What I miss?
in Jigba.
7-0 Steelers.
Takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup
Beautiful
of
graphics.
16 yards.
I can see why this game is only on PS5 and the Xbox One and all that. I don't think it's on Switch 2. I think we still don't have a football game on the Switch 2.
Efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And
Well, football
they get a
Americana,
fresh set of
that
downs
is.
now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
We got soccer games. I think FIFA's on the Switch, but not Madden. Or college football, 25 and 26. I'm glad college football is back permanent and they didn't make like college football 25 or one-off. Like, college football is back every year. They're going to make college football 27.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And I will get that game. And maybe one day I'll do a NCAA/college football collection video. I don't have a collection yet. All you see is like NCAA football 11, 9. I think I got 10, 25, and 26. College football, but it's the same franchise.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown.
Dang, you could see the grass on their shirt. Like when they fall in the grass, you could see the grass.
And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks.
Okay, and Seahawks score another game. I'm like judged by, like I said, I'm probably judging by this, so if Patriots don't score, that means they're not in the prediction. They're playing Undertaker. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey, keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Why do you play an Undertaker at a football game? Rolling, rolling, rolling.
They'll go play action with May.
Tackle. Yeah.
He's close to a 1st down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 34-yard line.
Hit the back down. Hit the back. Get your ass. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, keep rolling, 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 rolling.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1.
I can't play Texas Chainsaw right now because I don't have PlayStation Plus. And I'm probably going to use my next paycheck of the year to get a new phone. I'll wait till the paycheck when Finance Freeze 2 comes out and then get a phone.
They'll run the sneak.
One of the things I'm doing is pre-ordering WWE 2K26.
No gain on that.
I still want that Tron 3-pack. I was going to get that last time. They didn't have it. It comes with Tron Legacy, and Tron Ares.
Till halftime. Back for more.
Wish they had the 4K version, because I don't want DVD.
Ball out to the
That's what I have to get,
35-yard
to have all 3 Trons, and not just like go on a hunt. Or look at the $5 bin. See if they have a 0 to 2% chance. It's actually in there.
A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New England.
And this is why most teams might decide to.
Hey, they're playing the wrong theme song. What the heck?
Break because they want to be able to
they were playing the theme song that. Actually, no, that was the WrestleMania 41 theme. Playing a lot of wrestling music in Madden.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some
10-0.
Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there.
What the?
And it's going to be third down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the graphics on that guy looks just like it showed this real, and you see it showed this real life picture, and then you see the game model. It looked just like the dude. Dang, Madden really improved. I mean, I could go back to Madden in '97, and it's not gonna look like this. I think it was pixelized. It's like Mortal Kombat 1 level graphics. Not that Mortal Kombat 1, the original Mortal Kombat 1. The true Mortal Kombat 1. The original Mortal Kombat 1.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run, and they'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Okay, it's almost the end of the 2nd quarter. Oh, God. A touchdown tackle. What's a touchdown? I stopped myself.
Here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out.
If y'all want to see some gameplay of Madden 97 that compared to what Madden looks like now, I actually made one video. It's in my Madden playlist of Madden 97 gameplay.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here
I did
on EA Sports as we count down to the
one
kickoff
part, and I never
of
made a
this
part 2.
second half.
I called it part 1.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. This returnable from the floor. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. May now on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
In the 0. Steal.
Off the play fake, here's May.
Hat bowl.
Nowhere to go. He is
Right on the
taken
Super
down.
Bowl logo.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time,
In fact, he got tackled around the
it
X
leads to a big
for
loss.
Super Bowl LX 60. He got tackled around the X.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
I'll be back.
And
That's
it's
up where I
exactly
think
how
it's
they coach
done.
it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
3rd and long. May gonna look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Darnold, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep is Marcus Joe. This is taken at his own 30. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do
Okay.
following the sack. It is
I had to go
third
get
and long.
supper, like I said. I thought supper
To
was
throw
when it's
now,
done.
May.
I need tacos.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the 1st down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Patriots ready for the punt.
For the Patriots.
To return, it's Shaheed. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker.
There's
ready to
Kenneth
take
Walker
over
1 and
once
2.
more.
I heard
Their
Kenneth
lead
Walker
is
2.
10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his past the 40-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Kenneth Walker. And he's into the end zone.
Dang.
Kenneth Walker. Touchdown scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
17. Patriots, nothing.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's May. He finds Hollins on the ground. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Digs on the reception. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. May to the air once more. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll give it to Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats are
Okay,
in this one.
I wasn't paying
It's
attention, so
17-7.
Patriots is down 7. From Seahawks.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. Once again, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now Walker. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th downs looming.
It's 4th down.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Myers
Wait, Isaiah Swerve Scott's theme song. Swerve Strickland. I mean,
this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's May again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. May to throw again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And that'll do it. For the first time in more than a decade, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it was
Seahawks win the
totally
prediction.
mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope
So
to
there
have
you
on the
go.
big stage
That's what I'm
in
picking for
big
the
game.
And
Super
to
Bowl
think about
60.
all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field
20%.
the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Okay.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone?
Okay, guys, so that's it.